Buongiorno. Have you been dying to see Rome? Are you a little overwhelmed by the price and the planning? Well, relax. It's not that big of a deal. In this video series, we're going to show you how we planned for and paid for our entire trip throughout Rome, and you'll get to follow us along on some of our great adventures. So stick around. We began planning more than 8 months before we left. Each month, we booked and paid for another item, allowing us to save a considerable amount of money. We arrived midday to Roma Termini. We immediately took a subway to our Airbnb, and the next morning we got up and took a subway to the Borghese Gallery. Take a look. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys doing?
I can't believe I jumped in the swing.
Yeah, so we're in Rome. We're heading towards the Borghese Villa Museum.
There's a boat.
Yeah, we're gonna go see some Bernini's.
Oh, I'm seeing the boat.
And we decided to walk through the park to get there.
Yeah.
Actually, we got off the wrong train station and didn't realize it. Hey, look at that guy. Whoa.
We saw those on one of our videos.
Yeah. Say goose. So we're at the Borghese Museum with our friend Steve. Steve? Yep, Steve. He's right there. And we're going to go in and check out the museum. You guys ready? What do you say, buddy?
We said we gotta go to the museum.
Let's go.
Let's go get an ice cream.
The Galleria Borghese is an art gallery in Rome, housed in the former Villa Borghese. The gallery sits atop the Borghese Gardens and houses a substantial portion of the Borghese collection of paintings, sculptures, and antiquities, done by Cardinal Scopione Borghese, the nephew of Pope Paul V. So you know the name of that dog? Cerberus, that's right. Scopione Borghese was an early patron of Bernini and an avid collector of works by Caravaggio, who is well represented in the collection. Other important works from Titian, Raphael, Peter Paul Rubens, and Federico Barocci are represented. I think he spent a lot of time doing this. And that's why he was so famous, because he did a lot of great work. But you know what comes with great work? Lots of practice. The gallery was pretty crowded, but because we bought our tickets using the Visit a City app, there was no wait. Afterwards, we walked through the gardens, took the subway to the Spanish Steps, walked to the Trevi Fountain, and came across the altar of the Fatherland. The Spanish Steps, designed by Francesco de Sanctis, consist of 174 steps and were built from 1723 to 1725. Trevi Fountain was completed in 1762. It is the largest Baroque fountain in the city and one of the most famous fountains in the world. The altar of the Fatherland monument holds the tomb of the unknown soldier with an eternal flame. To close out the afternoon, we walked to the Pantheon, saw a lot of feet, and got to see the Vatican at night. So, now we're at the Pantheon, which is the final resting place of our final Ninja Turtle, Raphael. Here we go. Let's go check it out, okay? Pantheon is a former Roman temple, now a church, on the site of an earlier temple commissioned during the reign of Augustus. It was completed by the Emperor Hadrian and probably dedicated about 126 Anno Domini. What are we doing?
I'm on going to get smoothies and ice cream.
Getting smoothies?
Yeah, that's basically what we're doing. Yeah, I got car. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you got a Ferrari, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
Look.
We're just hanging out, taking in the shade.
Now I'm having to walk.
We're gonna have a brewski, and we're gonna have a slushy, a lemon slushy for Ireland, and a cherry slushy for
Hey, look,
Everett.
she's filling it up over there.
Yep, she's making them right over there. Look at that. Get a shot of the Vatican at night. Ooh, that was some lightning. Pretty cool story about that obelisk there. So when they were trying to raise it, they had all these ropes and pulleys and all these people around, and they couldn't get it up. So a man said, "What the ropes?" And so they wetted the ropes, and it worked. So then the Pope called him up and said, "You know, give you anything you want."
Kind of dark.
And now that individual, the town he's from, yeah, I know, is what the town that provides all the palms for Palm Sunday, and has since the 1500s. Pretty cool story. Hey!
Storming out, and I saw 2 lightning bolts.
Have you?
Sounds good. Yeah, look. Oh, my fan in it.
No.